All right.
Oh my god, fucking ads. This is terrifying. Ozempic?
Ozempic,
Guys,
that's Sitmazo
I thought that
backwards.
said strangulation aid.
Freaked out, guys.
Why are there...
There's ads.
We're getting every single ad right now. Okay.
These guys are not sponsors.
Hi, Bob.
This video contains 4 cryptid encounters that I've received.
We're watching
Bob Galen.
First, the sprinting cougher.
cryptid encounters.
Bob,
Yes.
I own land in North Carolina,
We love
Okay,
cryptids.
Bob.
out west, by the roots of the mountains.
Gastonia,
It's a lot of
dude?
land that
People
I
just
used to
fart
track
there all the
and
time? Farts and burps?
Beavers,
Oh, yeah.
coyotes, foxes, bobcats, you name it.
That coyote's got a
I have it.
weird swoop
I've had
going
good
on
luck
in
with
his face.
bobcats.
The coyote?
I just
Yeah.
got off my 4-wheeler.
My fucking 4-wheeler.
Like a big man
Big ass
vomiting.
4-wheeler.
Like after you've been eating all weekend, but hadn't eaten anything. It was so close and so clear that I was surprised I didn't hear vomit hitting the earth. The brush on either side of my trailer
Oh, beautiful.
was thick,
That is pretty.
so I couldn't see
That was
much.
a good shot.
It was only about 6 p.m., but I was in the shadow of a ridge. And it was
I like them
November,
purbles.
so it was
Yeah, it
already
sucks that he had
dark
to
under the trees.
ruin it by
It was about 50
barfing everywhere.
degrees. I thought the retching I heard must have come from a person.
Is this the
because I'd
coughing
never heard
sprinter?
anything
Yeah.
like that from an animal before. It really did sound like a heavy
Tree
man
hugger?
throwing up, mixed with a deep cough. Now this really wet my hen. I had
What?
spent so much time marking.
I didn't know you could say those things on YouTube.
This really
It's a
wet
little
my
easy.
hands.
I don't know. Algorithm's not gonna like that.
Fucking.
A person has to
Can't remember the last time I wet my hand.
No private property signs every step of the way. So I grabbed my 30
Oh, look at that action line he's
Yep.
doing. Fuck yeah, bro. He's moving fast. He's got moving at flash speed right there.
Oh, yeah.
It took off as soon as I went after
Going
it.
to war against
You have to
Bigfoot.
trust me on this. I'm fast. I put myself up against just about anyone moving through those hollers. And this guy was quick. I was right behind him for 3 or 4 minutes. But I gave up because I started to panic a little. And that's when
bitch.
mistakes happen. I was so close the whole time, but never saw him. I never gained or lost a foot. I'd say
Well,
it was
that's
30
good.
feet ahead of
What are you
me.
going to do with 3 feet?
No more, no less. The whole
good.
time. This is how close. The brush was still moving by the time I got to where
Bob, go!
Like I said, I gave up and set my back against
Oh,
a tree.
look
to
how
get
sad he
the
is.
All right.
It kept going,
Bigfoot got
and it
away.
was gone. It sounded like a person. The footfalls never overlapped, like any four-legged animal should. Step, 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 step. Never overlapping, one after
Like,
the other.
step, 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 step.
Just like a person running.
Step backwards.
That's
It's
another
pets.
reason I thought it was a
Pets,
person
pets,
at
pets,
first,
pets.
but I couldn't catch up with it.
Where's my
If it was a
gun?
person,
There's my
I would
gun.
have caught him. Whatever it was on 2 legs, and I couldn't catch it.
Very
It was
presumptuous.
right about that
If it was
time
on 2 legs, I would have
too
caught
dark to see under the canopy. It must have had better eyes than me.
Must
I would
have.
have caught him if it was a him. No question.
it. Sounds like this dude just has a
Especially
bruised
the way
ego.
It was carrying on right after hacking its lungs and guts out.
It's probably
But
just a
see,
drunk dude
if it was just
working
a
off
deer or
adrenaline.
bear, it would have outpaced me in a heartbeat. I use my GPS regularly, and it tracks
Ah,
my
yes, the
speed.
Jeepus.
So
The
I have a
Garmin.
pretty good sense of that.
The
I'm
dank
sure I was
Garmin,
hitting
dude.
dirt at least 8 or 9 miles per hour.
Remember when,
This thing
when like
kept pace
Garmin's were
perfectly.
trendy?
It
Like
never went
the
faster
like
than
ones
me,
you buy
and it
and
never
like
went
put
slower than me.
On your car.
on your
There's
dashboard or
going to be
whatever.
going at least 25 miles an hour.
Garmin
got
was
a
that
Garmin.
brand, dude.
I'm not wearing it right now, but I got Garmin smartwatch.
Garmin Hammer, dude.
Garmin
What I mean to
Epics.
say is,
That's
4
where you
minutes
get your
is a
little
long time to
Pip
chase
Boy.
something
Yeah, I got a Pip
so
Boy watch
evenly.
face for it.
The only
That's
animal
awesome.
big enough to make those noises should have outpaced me in a matter of seconds. Whatever it was, it sounded big, which leads me to believe it was
Big.
toying with me. When I sat against that tree to catch my breath, I waited a long time, maybe 15 minutes. I was sweating, so I was getting cold. All was quiet. It was unnaturally still. I started to shiver, and I told myself it was just from the chill. I had never been more scared in the
Fucking
woods.
getting
I
a little
told
wordy
myself it
here.
was just
I had
from
never
the
been
chill.
scared in the woods
Yeah, he's
before.
really taking it hard on himself. He's like, God, I suck. I suck at chasing
I
people.
wasn't really lost.
Why is he telling us a story from his
I get
childhood?
back, and I needed more time than there was daylight
Not
left.
childhood, but
So I made a
mid-20s.
fire and a shelter and walked out just fine in the morning. It didn't spook me a bit.
What?
But on that November night, I can't even tell you if my heart or mind was racing faster. I walked back the way I
Mind.
came to
No, you didn't. You ran.
I checked
all
my
out
snare.
sprint.
There was nothing. Usually I would have fiddled with it.
It's like that video where the guy just sprints to everywhere.
I just took it with
What if
me.
we just sprinted
I
instead of
didn't go
walked?
back there for about a month.
That one,
Hindsight is always 20/20.
that one shot of him just like standing there. This one, the tangents of the trees make it look like you got
It
antlers.
ran just slow enough for me to keep on chasing it, but just fast enough.
I
so
love that
wouldn't
drawing
catch it.
though. That drawing's tight.
I'm sure it was distracting me.
Bob Dylan's
Diverting my
a great
attention.
illustrator.
Yeah.
If he's the
leading
one
me
that
on a
does all these
wild goose
drawings.
chase. So the question to me is, what would I have encountered if I ignored the coughing
Oh, it's Fred
and
Dunn.
carried on to my trap?
Fred Dunn.
Fred Dunn.
Good job,
I can't really
Fred.
tell you why I
Fred,
didn't
you
go
done it.
up the trail
I didn't mean to
in the
give all
morning.
that credit to Bob.
Like I said,
Fuck you,
I
Bob.
didn't go
You're
back
not
there for
drawing,
some
Bob.
time.
Fuck
Is
off.
Bob the one doing
He
the
didn't want
audio
me to
too?
see it.
Bob
So
is
maybe
audio.
it's
Bob's
best
doing
I
the
don't.
audio.
Like if a bear is running away from me,
He's the
I
talking
just
boy.
as soon let it. No need to provoke or antagonize something, especially something I don't understand.
We get it.
Whatever it is, something, especially something I
Jesus.
don't understand.
Oh, there's a Jesus.
Whatever it is,
Jesus in the
Yeah, I saw
clouds.
Jeebus,
Jesus in the
dude.
clouds.
Jesus in the
seems
clouds.
decent of it.
Ah.
Like a mongoose? Or
Prince,
stoat?
if it messed with traps.
Mongoose are African.
After that, I put a
I
dozen
don't know.
game cameras up there. Never spotted anything unusual.
That's
The video
unusual.
about game cameras explained that to me. This experience really got me thinking about all the weird
That video you
things
just showed
that have
is actually
happened in the
really
past 45
Really?
years here.
Believe
I
it.
heard this thing
Basically, when you
clearly,
put game
I
cameras
heard
up
it
where
coughing,
great apes
and I
are,
heard it running,
they'll avoid
and
the
it stayed close to
like,
me.
eye line,
I'm familiar
eye
with
line
all
of the
the
camera
usual suspects.
and flank around it
And
to
those it was
investigate
not.
it.
Weird.
Whenever I hear
Because they
someone
recognize
say,
the
nothing can be
camera
hiding out
lens as
there,
like an eye.
I just laugh.
Oh my
And
god.
they don't want
Some
to
people
Makes
don't
sense.
have a clue.
So, but they want to know what it is because they're great
The
apes. They're
tree
inquisitive.
hugger.
Oh, tree hugger.
Wow. 20 years ago when I was a kid,
Number
I would
two,
walk on
the
the
tree
street
hugger.
almost every day after school. They had
He looks like
hundreds
a
of
tree
acres
hugger.
of land
Yeah, that
on
kid.
the Rocky
Got
River
puffy
in
vest.
North Carolina.
Oh, that's
And
why.
they let me
Why is there so much shit happening in North
plenty of good
Carolina?
trails.
A lot of
All
nature.
wooded.
Come on and raise
One
up.
day,
Take
I
your shirt
crossed the
off,
street
spin it around your head.
and gone into the neighbor's woods.
Can't
I'd
remember
only
the
been out
lyrics.
there for
Twist
5
around your head,
minutes
spin
or
it
so,
like a helicopter.
and it
North
only
Carolina.
Carolina.
I want to raise up.
when I saw this thing.
What the
It
fuck?
was only about 15 feet away when I noticed it.
Oh shit!
It was a
saw
small
that.
creature.
It's the Lorax.
He's turning around like, I speak for the trees.
It was about 8 feet off the ground.
He's just looking at you with a stupid smile.
Exactly the way a koala bear does. But its arms were too long and body
I'm
too
the
small.
Lorax. I speak for the
Probably
trees.
weighed 35 or 40 pounds. And its body was some
Solid.
3 feet in length.
Solid.
Its arms, by proportion, seemed long and spindly. I
Isn't that
definitely
veggie?
got the impression that it was a baby of whatever it was.
No one knows
Oh.
who Manifest
And
is.
it was frozen in fear, as its
Name
head was
dropping
buried
just
in its
for
chest.
the sake of it.
It was hiding
Hear
its
long,
head.
spindly limbs, and that's the first thing that comes to
To
mind.
this day,
Yeah.
I have no idea what it was. My first thought was that it was a baby bear, and that I needed to carefully
It probably
back
was,
away.
bud.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I could clearly see it wasn't a bear.
Okay.
The proportion was all wrong. It wasn't a raccoon, it was way too big to be.
I was gonna say it wasn't a Raken. I was just about to say that because I was like, those fuckers don't look like you think they would when
Yeah.
you see them. They always spook me every single time because I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I see the little tail and I'm like, oh, it's just a
Cootie boy.
little cootie boy.
Well, I always think they're like angry cats with their like backs arched, but it's like, oh, it's a raccoon.
So a lot of time when I see them at a distance, I think they're cats right away, and I get closer, then they're bigger and they move really differently, and then my brain starts going, the
I'm
fuck?
not very good at drawing.
Oh,
Oh, that's the actual witness
I
guy.
tried to convince
We got
myself
reference
it was a baby
material.
bear, but I swear it wasn't. Its fur
What's up,
was
bud?
gray
who else see the leprechaun say yeah?
To seem
What's up,
gray,
bud?
because I browsed
That guy is
so
just so
many
happy to
photos
see
of
that
sloths
leprechaun.
and
Yeah, he's like, who else see the leprechaun say yeah?
That shrug is just like,
It was primarily black.
I hope it was just a fucking sloth.
Sloth boy?
That's somehow in North Carolina.
He's just smiling at you like,
Because of the long arms and round, earless
sloth
head.
escaped to North Carolina
I remember
Zoo.
the part
He's
of
just
Five
like,
weeks later, he made
sloth,
they
dude.
made it halfway up the tree.
Its hair was shaggy like a sloth, and it had very long arms and legs like
it turns
a sloth.
around and goes like this, throws up
Sloths don't have
the
arms.
a
Or
sloth,
on the
dude.
other side of the tree.
It's got
So
long
I couldn't
arms though.
see them, and its head was hidden. I know that doesn't sound very Bigfoot-like. It's just a very strange memory. I froze when I saw it.
I'm going with
I
sloth.
saw the animal.
That's somehow in North Carolina.
Could have
Before I
been.
saw the animal. I know that
You don't
sounds
know.
weird, but I remember freezing before actually seeing it. I remember my stomach plunging when I saw it.
Ah!
The way you're always shocked.
Sounds
when
like
see
he's a
something
See a little
fucking
turd pop down.
I can't
Sounds
tell
like
you.
this guy's a
There have been
butterball
dozens,
baby.
if not hundreds of times that I've had strange feelings once, but never saw anything. But it makes me wonder if maybe something is sometimes close.
Huh?
Many
That'd be great
times
if
as
it
a
just
kid
duked
and
out.
as an adult, I've heard strange
Then it just
voices
shot
in
a
the
duke at me.
woods. Now,
Threw a poop at me.
That's one of my
Fucking
biggest
precision.
irrational fears, like walking through the woods and then a black bear I didn't see was up in the trees and just poops on me.
is how
Oh,
at the
God.
time, I felt
So
like
much
I was
worse
in
than like a
trouble.
bird.
Oh
I had done
yeah.
something wrong.
Just cluck, 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 cluck.
Just the sheer size plus diet.
Like I shouldn't even
Very
have been
different.
there in the first place.
And he's dropping bricks,
Though I
too.
had permission from the owners.
He ain't dropping little splats.
No,
Like if
dude,
my
he
mom
dropped
had asked
bombs.
how my day was, I would have said,
He really drops the
"Fine,
kids off at
normal.
the pool,
I
dude."
definitely didn't see a cryptid 8 feet up a tree. How was your day? I was
Wow,
just
pretty
innocent,
passive-aggressive
paranoid
there.
about
Such a
it, I guess.
fucking tree
Like if someone
hugging
found
bitch
out
from North
about what I had
Carolina.
witnessed, I would have been in big trouble, which is ridiculous. None of the adult figures in my life were like that.
They
You
didn't
can
hug trees.
absolutely tell my story. I've never been afraid to tell it. It's just not very interesting.
Nah.
Most of the time, it just gets a and a change of subject. It's hard to explain.
It'd be the best if he ended
something
it right
that you
there.
honestly
Yeah.
know
And a
anything
change of
about.
subject. Next.
And we'll be back to the next one.
We got to advertise.
There's an ad.
Aspen Dental.
We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
I don't
YouTube,
support.
don't ban us.
All right, we'll pause it here, and we'll be back in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye. We'll
Stay
be
spooky.
back with more Bob Gymlan.